I'll go first.
You got it.
Okay.
So if you had one and only one chance of moving to another country / continent / cultural environment for work in the next 5 years, where would that be?
Wow, that's a really tough question. Because there are so many places
This
that I
is
want
the
to go
first
visit.
level too, the first level. What are you thinking?
I would move to Canada because I feel like I'm used to like North America. I don't know if I would be able to choose something right now for 5 years in like another continent. I don't know if I get used to it.
I would say Spain because I'm Cuban and Spanish.
Oh.
So I've been to Spain several times already, and it's a place I always said I wanted to move to eventually. So yeah, it would definitely be Spain.
I would say Israel.
Okay.
I've never been there,
Uh-huh.
but my aunt, she decided when she was in high school, or maybe when she graduated from college, she wasn't religious at all.
Okay.
At all. And all of a sudden she said, I'm just gonna go to Israel.
What
Totally do
made
a
her choose
360.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she became like fully Orthodox Jewish, because that's my background.
Okay.
And she had 4 kids. I've never met any of them. They're all my first cousins.
I see.
And one of them literally just got married
Really?
2 weeks ago.
Have you ever been to Israel?
Never.
No? Okay.
So for 5 years,
Wow.
I still.
Yeah.
But I've heard of just amazing things of a community that surrounds itself like
Yeah.
really tight knit.
I would imagine so.
I think that's what I want.
Okay.
Is just having that
Yeah.
area of tight knit people.
Well, I'd actually go to Europe too, because I've been to Italy when I was younger, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
So I would love to spend a couple years just getting to know everything around it.
Yeah, the whole lifestyle is just
It's
so
really
different.
different.
I mean, even the way they eat and the
Yeah,
way
I was
they
like, wow, I never experienced it before.
Yeah, I mean, they like walk everywhere. There's nobody really has a car. Like it's a different whole world.
Yeah,
over there.
exactly.
And I would definitely want to try it for a little portion of my life.
Are you the same person at work as you are in any other setting? Why do you prefer it to be this way?
Well, you know, I come from a very small, well, not small college, it's like a medium-sized college, nothing like the size of, you know, U of M.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you would get into one activity, you will always see somebody from there, another activity, in your classes, and study with them. So I say I've had practice with everything being jumbled together, and it really haven't been a problem yet. But I feel as though it's not really, I like it that way. I don't like to be two completely separate different people.
Yeah.
You know, some people can do that, but I just can't. I'm just the same all the time.
I'm a completely different person if I'm at work.
How so?
Comparing to when I'm in vacation.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah. So, like, about professionalism, I think you have to be responsible for a job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
that's how I guess approach to it, because I have the responsibility to perform this job.
Yeah.
And when you are in a company, you're not just by yourself. You are working with others.
Yeah, you are responsible for something, like you're saying. Yeah.
So if like I'm not doing my part of job correctly or timely, then other people will be affected by
100%.
Yeah, by my what's the word? Behavior.
Yeah.
So I've struggled with this a lot. I struggle with this a lot because when I'm at work, you want to be professional. You want to be like, you want them to take you seriously. But on the flip hand, you lose yourself, or at least I've lost myself and who I am when I'm just talking with my employer. You know, we have to deliver this, we have to get this done, and you have to have like these train of thoughts. And I can't sometimes just be my silly, goofy, dance in the diag self.
True, yeah.
Because they want to get things done. And I think I lose my identity at times, but being really conscious of that and knowing like, okay, here's who I am, how can I take that and place that in this situation, place that in my work situation, place that in my friend's situation, and instead of being like super varied like this, which my personality can do because I can blend with a lot of groups, I kind of want to like this, where I'm always perceived in the same way by every group, and at work that's totally not the case, because you know, I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't have an answer.
You're good. What do you think a good workplace culture should look/feel like?
I feel like it's important to have that balance. I feel like every company has a different type of balance as it comes to like professionalism and like being more like comfortable, I guess, or like, I don't know. But finding out like the culture of each company and then like knowing where you fit better. I feel like personally, I like it to be a little less professional because I feel like it's easier for me to share my ideas, and like as like I'm working in tech, so I feel like it's very important to be creative and to like bring out new ideas, and being around someone you're comfortable who's not going to judge you for your ideas, I feel like is very important. So that's what I'm looking for in my workplace culture. I know that like different fields are probably different in that way. Like business you might be looking for something more professional, but
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
I feel like I would be like 70 like more like yourself, and then 30 like professional. Like that's the kind of ratio I'm probably looking for in a company. But yeah, I don't think there's a right answer. It's depending on each person.
Well, I think there's a right answer according to who you are.
Yeah.
Right, like every culture is going to be different, and the values that they have, you can literally just look at the values of a company, you know, customers first, honesty, or win, kill to win, right? Which either one could be fine. And I think it's like, okay, having an understanding of I really mess with these values. I'm gonna go for it, and then I think that's where you can thrive. Versus going into something. I had this debate of, you know, the really, really amazing resume-wise companies that do not have my values. I could go there for maybe 3 months, and then I'd want to totally do anything else with my life. Literally make like, I'd move to Canada for 5 years.
You're talking about Canada like it's so bad.
I'm like, I'm out. So I think it has to align with going back to our first point, who you are. And then also having psychological safety, freedom of sharing ideas, but also feedback. Just something where like they know that you're here to learn and grow, and they're super, super cognizant of that.
Definitely.
They're always like training you and making you like a better person. And if not, that's not where I want to go.
At what age did you have your first job, and what was it?
Oh, that's funny. So my first job, I was summer going into freshman year of high school. I got a job at the local like soda fountain, I guess you call it. I was washing dishes. I would do it like 3 hours a day, like 3 days a week. So that was during the summer, and I actually got fired from it. That was like the only job I got. I know I was like a freshman in high school. I got fired, but I think that's the only job I've been fired from. So
that's so cool.